Hi, and a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Mareesha Parikh, and I'm the CEO at the Wedding School, absolutely live on a wonderful, absolutely breezy Thursday, because that's really how it has been in the city of Mumbai, and I think most of the west of India. Insane amount of wind, and I almost feel like I'm going to fly off. But yeah, I'm happy to be back on the Insta Live, and I've not been around, I think, for about 2 weeks now, for reasons that can be considered as excuses or genuinely crunched for time. Waving back to everyone who's joining me live here on a very interesting topic that I've picked for today, which is 3 must-have for entrepreneurs. I think for me, the journey I feel moved beyond being just an entrepreneur. And I think everyone starts off, with humble beginnings and moves in this journey ahead, forward, wants to always move upward. But there are certain fundas which I feel that if implemented right, it can really help you make something more substantial out of your business and not get just tagged as yet another entrepreneur. I think what I was reading up in the papers also, we are soon to become the third largest economy as far as startups are concerned in the world. I mean, imagine. And with so many startups, one is also then wondering that, am I one of the many, especially in the space of entrepreneurship, where one understands that the cost of starting your own enterprise is much cheaper, and it also gives you the satisfaction of fulfilling your ambitions, goals, desire to be rich, and to a great extent famous. But there are, I think, a lot of changing mantras that one misses out on adapting to. And at TWS, while we have always encouraged all our students to work towards becoming contributors as a philosophy, working in this industry has been our core and an honest attempt. We have never hard sold the dream of, hey, join TWS and become an entrepreneur, because I don't ever feel, and I have never felt, that that should be the start point or the trigger point of anyone to study anything in life. The greed cannot be, hey, start your own business. So study this and start your business. I have somehow never enjoyed that approach. But nonetheless, over the years, I have only realized that no matter how much I may genuinely shy away from selling this whole idea of being an entrepreneur and study with TWS and become an entrepreneur, I have always wanted to nurture, basic fundamental work ethics and desire to accomplish something beyond the regular, wanting to be better at your job than what you are. This has really been my goal and aspiration for everyone who joins TWS. And I think all my students, my lovely tribe, will definitely vouch for it. However, surprisingly, we still have a lot of entrepreneurs who have, joined us in this journey and explored what is their true potential through our course. What has been also interesting is how even today, as our admissions are on for a course that is going to start in a month from now, 22nd of July, it's amazing to see what really is happening in this space as far as people who have their own enterprises is concerned. I attended an event, which was hosted by Wedding Sutra. I met a lot of wedding planners who were probably been around in this industry for, I would say, about 5 to 7 years. And I started thinking that, it's a room full of people who are doing so much of similar work. How do they really want to take this, to the next level, and what is it that should be a must have. And that's when I thought, what, this is what I want to do as a session. So when the team asked me what's the topic, I did not bat an eyelid, and I knew exactly what I wanted to speak about. So to everyone who's joining me on this chat, I welcome you. And let me start off by telling you the first must have as an entrepreneur. I think most of us have misunderstood that term and assumed that when we talk about somebody being an entrepreneur, that means that he or she has to do it all. And I don't feel that that's the wise way to go about your business, where you are the one and only person, or you are the one who's taking a lead on all fronts. I don't think you will be able to develop that enterprise into something more substantial, something more worthy of your time eventually, if that would be your strategy. So the first must have for me is a very, very talented team, which means the first must have is investment. Unlike what most people think, that entrepreneurial life is about one laptop and that's it. One laptop, one phone, and you are on your journey. For me, that's not really the right approach. You've got to have enough of capital to be able to invest in the right team, get the right people on board, which means start on your entrepreneurial journey when you have that base capital, which is going to be much more and beyond buying a laptop, because I don't think that that laptop suffices any entrepreneur anymore. Gone are the days when that was enough, because hey, that information is available to your client. But what the client is looking for from a wedding planner is services. From a design decor company, it is ideas. And I think in both cases, the more the merrier. So for me, investing in the right team and a good amount of team members is very, very critical, is a must have for an entrepreneur. The second thing for me, which I have spoken of several times, and whenever I get an opportunity, I'd always say, create your niche. When I was in that room that was filled with wedding planners, I realized that was I just blessed that I entered this space when there were not that many people? Or was it something extra that I did to be different from others? And I felt the answer was a combination of both these aspects. Now, the fact that I was blessed and I entered this industry when there was a lesser competition than what you are facing if you entered the industry today, I think that I would say was destiny. But did I really work hard to make my niche? Yes, I did. I think I sacrificed on a lot of things unknowingly. That was never the plan, but it so happens that I gave priority to wanting to create a niche, rather doing something differently, and that eventually became a niche for the company that I founded. And I feel that is a must-have as an entrepreneur today, for you to not just be one of the many. You have to constantly strive for making something your niche. So whether it's decor design sensibilities, or your knowledge on production and how to reduce the costing of a certain setup. Because most of the time, I think planners fail over here miserably, where they are so dependent on whatever costing comes to them that they're nothing but a forwarding agent. यहाँ से cost लिया और आगे client को थमा दिया. And I don't think that that's fair. Then don't call yourself an entrepreneur, Or you could have your niche by becoming an expert at understanding food. Culinary expertise is such an important aspect, but so not in demand yet. And mark my words, within 3 years from now, you're going to see that the planners who have an understanding on food are definitely going to be playing a mighty role when it comes to a client choosing between planner A and B. That will also give you an edge to be able to charge more to your client, because eventually, as the client experiences your services, and we know word of mouth works in our industry, that one client is going to tell the next person who is going to be considering hiring your service that, hey, you know what, this planner is really good. He was good with everything in terms of systems, in terms of service. And guess what? He understands food and he really adds value to that. So it's important for you to understand and identify what is it, but you need to create your niche, and that's a must-have as an entrepreneur, whether it's decor or it's culinary or it's entertainment. There's got to be some reason why you are different. Yeah, so try and work towards that, all you amazing entrepreneurs. I love you for having the courage, and I know the stress that one goes through. Somebody is writing हिंदी. मैं हिंदी में बोलती तो हूँ, लेकिन ज़्यादातर लोगों को फिर ऐसा लगता है that you know speak in English, but nonetheless मैं थोड़ा थोड़ा बीच बीच में आपको बताती रहूँगी. लेकिन इतनी अंग्रेजी तो हर किसी को समझ में आनी चाहिए. आज वो भी एक important must have है, चाहे आप इसे पसंद करो या ना करो, but it's a reality of life that जितना आप इंग्लिश को एम्ब्रेस करेंगे उतने ही आपके चांसेस बेटर हो जाते हैं टू बी एबल टू वर्क इंटरनेशनली, टू बी एबल टू वर्क विथ इंटरनेशनल वेंडर्स, to be able to also work down south for that matter. Although I would always love for all my fellow colleagues and you know friends from down south to embrace Hindi, because I think one should not shy away. Both these languages are very, very important. And you know, I know your work will speak the rest, but still I think a connection is required through that. Care. There's Sagar here. Hi, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're joining us for wow, huh? Harsh has not been talking about you, Sagar. तो मेरे को पता नहीं है कि क्या हो क्या रहा है, कौन आ रहा है. So please do reach out to him so that we can reach out to you. Big hello to everyone else. I've tried waving back to everyone as much as possible. Anchor Shivang has written, thank you so much for meaningful insights. Amrita is writing, yes, true. I'm assuming you're saying true for both the points, the entrepreneurial and the language part. I think both are important and you'd know this better. Sagar is writing, yes, I'm definitely coming. I'm glad, Sagar, और इस बार please मेहनत कर, पूरे team को लेके आ. Wow is going to be exceptional. And I want that all my favorites are working on floor. Just like Deepak, who's now like a permanent fixture in my life. Rituraj sir is here. Hi sir, hope you're doing well, and hope you're enjoying the process of and the insane work that's come your way, not just through WOW as a jury member, but also through all the other so many conventions that you are associated with. And I'm glad and honored that I'll be joining you in GDC as well, and I'm looking forward to it. Sagar's writing, I'm excited too. Shivang's writing, I'm coming and nominated for WOW. Lovely, congratulations. And here's hoping that you are going to take back home the trophy. Good luck to you, Shivang. And I think we are trying we're going out of our way this year to make sure that the awardees feel absolutely rewarded and special and like stars. So the effort is there, and hopefully it will fetch us all the results we all have been working towards. Okay, coming back to my topic, the must-haves of an entrepreneur. So like I mentioned, for me, investing in a good team and starting your company when you have capital that's going to be more than just being able to buy a laptop and a phone, that's really a must-have, which is investing in team. The second is to be able to create your niche, whether it's decor or it's food or it's entertainment. Let there be a reason more than basic services that you are able to provide as a wedding planner. And I would say the third must-have is again a bit of investment, but really important, which is data recording and having records of what work you have done, I think is very critical today, especially in the space of, where everything needs to be on Instagram. And it's so difficult to get data so many times. It's important that you record, document your journey. It's important that you document what the process has been. And I think that will make for very interesting storytelling in years to come. Whether it's your recce's and whether it's exploring new destinations, or whether it's a food tasting session that you attend. Beyond stories, I think it's important to document. Beyond on-ground production, it's important for you as a planner. We end up using content that a photo video team makes from the family perspective mostly, where there are insane amount of shots of guests dancing, getting drunk, enjoying. Set up pictures are there, food is mentioned, but hey, where is your work as a planner getting reflected? It's there. The happy smiling faces are because there was a good planner, but nonetheless, that does not necessarily showcase the actual work that you put in. So it's a lot of effort, trust me. But as an entrepreneur, as a young entrepreneur, somebody who is 3 years or less into this industry, I will highly recommend that this season you must make the effort to go out of your way to document your journey right from the time you've got a particular project and take it through, because that kind of a video content and that kind of a vlog would really add more business opportunities for you, to say the least. I'm going to just quickly take a little pause. And YouTube channel available for tips how to grow in the industry. No, I have been asked so many times to actually make some videos, but I don't know, इतना काम है लाइफ में कि ये सब करने का मौका नहीं मिल रहा है. लेकिन कुछ ही महीनों में you're going to see a lot of content coming from TWS, क्योंकि we are working towards something that is going to be education at your convenience. It's a new format of educating people, helping them set up their organizations in a more systematic way, helping them run their organization and move it to the next level. So very interesting work, but I have the team that's working on it still. A lot of support from my mom, from Hemant, and they are working tirelessly to put this together. And just yesterday, Hemant was saying कि content तो हम बना लेंगे, लेकिन who will make sure Mareesha says it in that stipulated time frame? So that's the big question, because I love sharing knowledge, and I feel there is no worth of my presence on earth. Wow, it almost rhymes. If it has not done any good, or if you have not been able to benefit out of it. So I personally have loved the entire experience of being able to add value to your life and business. And we are taking it. So coming back, YouTube channel, no, but something interesting for you to watch out for would be these videos, which is going to help you grow in your space, in your business, and eventually help in the growth of the industry. Isn't that also a great aspiration to have? How did I make a difference to this industry? I think that for me is a story to tell, whether it's with the wedding school, spreading education, getting more and more professionals into this industry, being able to give them jobs through the wedding school and wedjobs.in, being able to help youngsters earn a livelihood, being able to help a recruiter get in touch with a good talent. That's the difference we've made to this industry, and I feel so proud of being a part of this. And the opportunities that we created, and everyone's being able to benefit out of it. Wed Destinations, another amazing story which has helped so many young planners who didn't know as much because they don't travel so much to different destinations, but today they have information about more than, I think, 900 hotels thanks to one single website, weddestinations.com. And I feel great that that's what I contributed to this industry. So it's lovely to be with the right kind of people. And all of this is possible because of the first must have, which is a good team, a team that is able to think beyond wedding planning, the usual, and a team that's ready to venture into insane, unexplored territories. For me, that is something that I feel so grateful about. And we are all crazy in our team. People who know our team know it for sure. Somebody is really interested in my YouTube videos. Okay, I will try to put it up. Even if I'm not able to, you will surely get my video content that's going to definitely help you. And I hope you will always remember me when you become very successful in whatever, ventures you may explore into. And I really hope that you will be as generous and try to help as many people as you can with whatever bit of experiences that you have. उम्मीद करती हूँ that आप हमेशा, कामयाबी पाए. I've got Jagdish Decorations here. Hello. I've got Hemant also who's joined in. Hi, Hemant. And I've got many others, so I'm waving back to everyone as I am speaking. And big hug to all of you. And I'm going to sign off for now because I have given you the 3 must-haves, and if you've still not implemented any of these, you must do that. The first must-have as an entrepreneur, which is invest in a good team, invest in people. You cannot be running that enterprise alone or with a lean team if you have to truly grow as an entrepreneur. Second is create your niche by further studying up and learning up about either food or decor production or entertainment. Have one amazing ace game up your sleeve. And of course, third, try to document whatever you're working on and try to make a story, which I think every wedding planner should work on, because our work is genuinely not just about putting things together. It is about creating an environment where many people can come and put their ace game together. So we are the ones who actually create that platform using an opportunity given to us by a client. So documenting this, getting your data in place, I think is a must-have for an entrepreneur. So work towards this, guys. And for those of you who are keen to learn more, you're most welcome to join our course, which is Diploma in Wedding Planning Management, Diploma in Design Decor, and of course our live online course, which is about upskill, where we also teach employees and young entrepreneurs who have just about started their business on very important elements that helps them in growing in their professional space, whether it's as a business runner or it's as a senior person in a company. So lots of opportunities. So keep learning, keep growing. And this is Mareesha signing off because I have work to do. Big agenda, and I hope to catch up with some of you this weekend on my counseling session. You can Insta DM us for more details. Adios. See you on the other side of the week next Thursday. Goodbye.